Hey everybody, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program RP-0. We're still out here at Cape Canaveral. I am going to take another look at our RA8 FH1 because in, reviewing yesterday's episode and looking at things, I just don't think the Delta V is quite there. Yeah. Namely that we lost like half of the Delta V from our Hydrolock stage. I wanted to try to make some changes to that and see what I can't come up with. So we're gonna go ahead and just separate out our bottom stage, and I guess my initial thought was to expand this out. Oh man, that looks real weird. And just kind of take this Centaur-esque stage and make it a twin-engine Centaur. Ooh, yeah, okay. So we're gonna have to put these aside. Those are our hydrazine tanks, if you remember. I would like 2 engines, please, and let's keep the engine bells from touching each other. There we go. Alright, and these, for a rated burn time of 7 minutes. We're getting about 3 minutes 38 out of them currently, so we're going to stretch this stage a bunch. A bunch. Wow. Alright, yeah, it's 7:29. Alright. 7 minutes 10, was it? Yeah, 7 minutes 10 seconds. So that's 7 minutes 11 seconds with boil off. That's about right. The thrust to weight ratio in space is going to be 0.69. That's fairly acceptable. Oh, we need to add our hydrazine tanks back. 4 of them, please. Yeah, what's a rocket without good shiny golden balls? Yeah, let's just tuck them up here nicely. Oh, no, can't move them in without rotating around. No big deal. That looks alright. I'd be happy with that. That is a big stage, though. And let's see how drastically that affects everything else. Alright. So we need to adjust the height on this quite significantly. That should be good. And how's that fairing look? Oh wow, yeah. There we go. That worked out pretty well. So that 4 of them on there. Yeah, alright, well, our liftoff thrust to weight ratio is still acceptable at 1.05. That's borderline. Okay, yeah, that's booster setup. That's those and that. We can probably ditch the fairings before we ignite that stage. That lights those 2. That seps that. And lights our kick motor. That's that set. Okay, so that's everything, really. I really thought about going back and redoing the probe and doing some other things to try to get these numbers up. But I think we might be able to make it. So we're just going to save this and run a simulation. We're going to need well more than 5 minutes. Let's try 35, because we want to just do a full all-out burn test of all stages and see exactly how far that gets us. I promised you there would be a test firing of this in this episode, so here it is. Alright, and now we're here out on the pad. So let's get it throttled up, turn our SAS on, and ignite those 4 boosters. Boosters are lit, clamps are away. Yeah, that seemed to do better than I thought it would. Okay, yeah, that stage is fully fueled. This number is deceptive, I suppose. I guess that's factoring in that we haven't set the boosters yet, which is why that calculation was so far off. That might gain us a lot of Delta V. in the future. Yeah, I mean, here's hoping, right? And we will start to see boil off of that liquid hydrogen. As you can see, that delta V number is starting to tick down. Well, it did. I swear that number changed. Alright, and we do have avionics back. So we'll start to pitch over for our gravity turn. And unless anything fails miserably, I will be speeding this up in post. Alright, we're going to go ahead and hot stage our core engine. Alright, and it's lit. There goes booster SEP. Yeah, now we're back up to 4,500 meters per second on this stage. That's amazing. It's not going to be enough to break us into an orbit, but that's not too bad, I have to say. That's a lot better than I thought we were going to get out of this. And fairing SEP, we'll go ahead and run our boot. Oh, these did not boot. Alright, we're going to have to start aiming a little higher. The upper tank should be locked already. I just don't want to use RCS fuel from this stage when I just want to use it from this stage. I did not see that time to Apoapis slipping away so fast. Jeez. Alright, here coming up on stage SEP. And ignition, we're good. How much hydrogen? Aerosine 15 into lots and lots is the answer. We're still increasing our time to apoapsis, which is weird. There we go. Now it's going down. I did not want to get nearly as high as 225. Alright, 214 by 157. That's not bad at all. We'll go ahead and get ourselves angled along the prograde vector and restart these engines again. 9 ignitions remaining. And now comes the long burn. So we're just going to run these tanks dry, and then we're going to run these tanks dry, and we're going to see how far out into space we can fly. I should have checked my where am I in relation to anything. Oh, I'm so off angle. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Well, we'll just have to see where it ends up. We've got, what, 35 there. Plus 4. I forgot what we had in this stage. Oh yeah, it's not going to tell us because it's all on the back of RCS. Let's say probably around 1 or 200. Ooh, Mech Jeb. You tell me? any time now for 11.4 kilometers per second. 7.429. Oh. That seems unreasonable. Whoa. Fuck. Engine failure? Really? Trains a duration to be about 3 years, but yeah, we're looking at about 7.5 kilometers per second, which maybe we had before we had an engine failure. That upsets me, because this was what, 36 or so? Yeah, we're going 8,600, so at best it was 35. Man, that's cutting it really, 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 really close. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is this going to be worth a shot? Will we be able to pull off the magic 7.429 kilometers per second? Let's create the node and see what it does for us. Yes, we know. Initial orbit. Must not be hyperbolic. Oh, that's nice. Way to go. What's that telling? Yeah, that's... wow. Yeah, Mech Jeb having a heart attack because we're so off plane isn't going to do it for us. Nowhere near. That's alright. Okay, so we just have to hope that this whole thing doesn't fail. But we're going to shave some weight off this top stage. So revert to VAB. That's where it's going to matter the most, right? Yes, insufficient avionics. Alright, we will just set all of that aside. And you know what? Start fresh. And we're going to go with just an early controllable core. God damn it. It's inside that, isn't it? Yes, it is. Alright, so we're going to see how much probe we can build for 0.2 ton. We will need a fuel tank. This much we know. I don't know why I did that. That's just awkward, isn't it? Okay. That's probably going to be too big. We will size it as we need to. We are going to need solar panels. We will only take 2 because we don't have much of a choice. That's awkward. Let's put them up there and make it even more awkward. And then we'll just displace them downward. Yes. Alright, science. We need comm. That's going to be the biggest part of the whole thing, is the comms. Yay! Where are we going to put our... how are we going to control things? Alright. Not what I want to do, but... I will if I have to. Oh yeah, that's right. Since these are place anywhere bits. Oh, that's going to be a horrible, horrible idea. I should just do this instead. Should I? God damn it. This is not what I wanted at all. I think this is probably going to be a better approach. Gold foil always looks nice. Alright, and Aerozine 15N2O, upgrade them. Close that. Aerozine 15N2O, and we're above our tonnage. Of course we're above our tonnage. I have structural parts on here that I don't want to have on here. But I have to because reasons. So we're going to have to get rid of a bunch of this fuel. Because we still have to put instrumentation on here. Okay, yeah, length. That's about the most we can push it. Because we still need science-y things on here to do all the stuff and things. .00005. That is going to matter on something so tiny and light. So, alright. How many? I just wonder if we can get the standard 5 on here. Nope. No, we cannot. What is the weight on this antenna? .025. That does not tell me the... Oh, I can... Alright, you know what? Let's get the necessaries on here, and then we'll start playing with stuff to reduce weight. Oh, what am I leaving out? The barometer. Sorry, barometer. We're at .03. How much fuel? To 9. 9 liters of fuel. Alright, wait. What was the mass on that antenna? There it is. 0.025. What is the mass in these? Jesus. 0084. Damn it. I was hoping for something of equal weight so that I could go down to just one of them and then offset it somehow. So let me grab things to write with, because it looks like I'm going to have to do some creative reworkings while knocking everything on my desk over. 0.025 is our number to start with. Science 001, 001, 001, 001, 001. So all of those four together is 0.004. And then we have 0.0084. That sucks. Which gives 0.124 or 0.0124, which is still not nearly enough. So even if I set a solar panel over here and moved all the science experiments to this side, it would not offset the weight of just this one antenna. So there is but one thing to do, and that is move all four science experiments to the sides and put the one antenna on the top, which I guess was the obvious solution from the word go. But God, that's going to be really difficult to nail, right? Like, what determines when it's on the center? Alright. No. Oh, I really... Alright. Center of mass. That looks centered. Extend. Start deployed. That does not offset it at all. Yay! And now we can add fuel. Yeah, okay. There it is. There's our weight line. Oh, come on. All right. It's not a whole lot of fuel. It's 19 liters, but that's something. And here's hoping that those 2 solar panels will provide enough power. So now we just got to redo our action groups. Group 1 for boot will activate the antenna and toggle the panels. Radio in action group, record impact, log temp, record perturbation, log rads, and analyze telemetry. Build. I totally can't fill this with 2 liters of aerosine, can I? Yeah, no, that puts us over by a bit, but I guess we can go ahead and reduce this. Okay. So, there's our redesigned probe. It is teeny tiny. And as I've may or may not have mentioned, the flight plan, actually, let me bump these solar panels back up because that's just going to be annoying as far as attachment nodes are concerned. Yeah, that'll be fine. I'm sure everything there is just fine. Okay. The plan is to fly it by Jupiter. Wow. What happened to that decoupler? Oh, good grief. Is it in there? I don't see it popping up. But we are also not getting a weight over limit. That's just odd, man. Yeah, just to make things structurally sound. And yes, we will be over, but what is our total delta V now? 16. Oh, that's awesome. Yes, that was a lot of profit all the way around. So we know this is going to jump like double. And now we're getting 5,000 out of our kick stage and almost 5,000 out, or I'm sorry, that's 5,000 out of our Hydrolux stage and almost 5,000 out of our kick stage, which is amazing. So I'm just going to offset these panels a bit more, make sure that they do not interfere with the now only 2 panels on our thing doohickey. And my other idea was to add 2 more of these little guys to this stage in hopes that maybe they can act as a relay, because that would just be cool. And yeah, just the placement of those is irritating me. And since I moved them, let's check. Good, they're still set to Aerozine. Perfect. Alright, and as much as I hate to do this, we saw that wobble during the test flight. I would like to mitigate some of that. Oh, come on. Why did that have to happen? That's just unprofessional. Okay, that should do it, right? Are we above the ground? We are above the ground. Our launch weight is acceptable. Our total delta V should do it. I'm confident in this. So, we're going to close that. We're going to close Mech Jeb, and we're going to hit Save Edits, and we're going to rush build this because it'll take 64 days to slap together. Our window is in 60, although Mech Jeb is telling us 57 days. So we'll go ahead and appropriate the money for that. BAB. Yeah, it's totally this one, right? Yeah, 64 days. Rush build, rush build, rush build. That should get us well within the window. 47 days. So in 47 days... Oh, hey, look! It's 1960! We're in the 1960s now, so the rush to put a crew on the moon has just ramped up a whole lot more. I'm really trying to do it before the 1969 historical actual event, just to prove that I can do it. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate it. I will see all of you tomorrow.